Cool. So let's get started if you don't mind. Okay, welcome everyone to the Flyte Community Sync community meeting happening every 2 weeks. Today, May 2nd, I'm David Espejo. I'm open source developer advocate at Union AI and happy to be your host today. We from the last session we changed a little bit the passcode, so probably some of you struggle a little bit to join. Sorry for that. We'll make sure that it won't happen again. Well, we're here now. Cool. Yeah, a couple of reminders. First of all, that this meeting is being recorded and will be posted to the Flyte YouTube channel. And second thing is that this meeting falls into the Linux Foundation's Code of Conduct, just because Flyte is an AI and Data Foundation project. So you can feel safe here, hopefully. Cool. So let's get started. Let me share my screen real quick. And reminder also that the agenda document and probably it will change in the near future, but right now it's a Google Doc and it's open for anyone to ask questions or post any discussion topic you would like to add. And also, if you want to nominate yourself to share anything you have learned recently, just put it there in the actual schedule that it's at the beginning of the doc. You just put your name and your topic. It doesn't have to be fully fledged, perfect, anything like that. So anything you'd like to share with the community will be really helpful. All right, now let me share my screen. There you go. Cool. Okay, then slideshow. Cool. All right, so a bit of our agenda, some community updates, a roadmap update coming, and a presentation from our fantastic guests from Stripe. Yeah, and also in the agenda document, feel free to add your name and affiliation, capture the attendance, totally optional. Would be great. And yeah, some community related updates. Well, first of all, my favorite time of the month, contributors of the month, it's the moment where we get to recognize some of the individuals helping the project in different ways. For April, we have Tim Leonard. He not also created a series of deep dive articles on the integration between DBT and Flyte. And he also went a step above and sharing his experience on the previous community sync, the no code Flyte, the imperative way. It's already there posted in the YouTube channel. Definitely recommended. So thank you, Tim. Next up, Franco Boschi, two important additions. First of all, the improvements to the authentication story. And when I saw the PR, I was thinking we should really have a authentication special interest group because it's a big story and there's a lot to do. And I see folks in the community with a ton of experience who will be great. So Franco contributed improvement to the authentication mechanisms in Flyte and also in adding documentation for the data doc integration. So thanks so much. And finally, Alex Papanicolaou, hope I'm pronouncing well, he went over the process of deploying Flyte on EKS, not the hard way, automating a lot of the stuff along the way, and he was kind enough to publish his learnings on a repo. So feel free to check it out. It's highly opinionated, but it's also a good idea on how to automate the entire process. So thank you all for your contributions, and we hope you enjoy your well-deserved swag. Right, last week we were at PyData Seattle. It was a really interesting event. A recap blog post is coming, but we can discuss a little bit here. The recordings will be posted. We have two talks, one tutorial, a talk, and a lighting talk. I'm not wrong. And we also had a meetup, let's say a social event with more than 40 people showing up, having really interesting discussions. So thank you all for your support there. And the raffle winners will be announced this week for the 2 1-year O'Reilly subscriptions, which is really cool. Some resources, office hours. I think some of you here in the call have already used or tried to use this resource. Is basically, it was moved like a month or 2 months ago. It was moved to an on-demand format. So you need to schedule your session with Flyte maintainers to ask questions using Calendly from the available slots right there. And yeah, good news. The upcoming community thing has finally a free slot, an open slot for anyone here who would like to share their experience, their learnings, struggles, etc. with Flyte. That'll be great. So just let us know and we'll be happy to host you. All right, I think with that, if there is no any other comment or question, we can call it. And yeah, thank you all for joining. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone.
But